connection with people, sports, and doing business. Those are the three things that pushed me to further my studies with sports management at the Hague University of Applied Sciences.
My name is Amartya, and currently I'm a grade 12 IPDP student in the Research Department Division.
Ever since I was young, I know that I feel energized when I'm most among people doing physical activity. When I grew up in Singapore, I lived in an environment that sports events and sports facilities was available continuously. Either as a participant running together with my friends and family, or as a spectator in a football stadium watching football with thousands of people, or trying out different sports like from different cultures, like we're from Brazil. I find it very interesting to make connections with people through physical activity and sports. When the endorphin hits, we become the source of inspiration that drives us to be more passionate in the physical activity or sports that we choose.
Sports is not just a hobby, rather, it is a lifestyle that people take that can aid them in more ways than one. It can aid them with mental health, physical health, and overall improve the well being of a person. I want to be able to change people's lives in seeing how sports is beneficial for them and not just people participating. There are different stakeholders in the industry of sports, and the contribution to all of them is just as important as spreading the love for sports in the community. Throughout my interest in sports, there have been many resources that I have been exposed to that aids my knowledge in sports to be integrated into the business world. Different movies such as Moneyball, Jerry Maguire, Concussion helps me to understand the perspectives of all the stakeholders and how we are able to achieve all of their goals to create a long-lasting community that achieves everyone's goals. The different perspectives can also be from the different countries, such as how Indonesia is weak in terms of strength when they perform sports. That is why they specialize more in badminton, football, and tennis. Lastly, there are different perspectives in the nature of sports itself. This is why I try out many different sports of sorts and want to try out more. There is the nature of summer and winter sports, and me living in Asia makes me want to try out the different winter sports as well, as I have never tried. I believe that I can bring new ideas with the mechanics and the communities that it offers. Sports has been integrated into my life so much that I research and attempt to talk about it as much as I am able to. I have written 3 papers for different subjects: math, sports science, and business, talking about the sports. This is how integrated sports has been not just into my life, but the world itself. Moving to middle school and high school, I joined a basketball club and a fitness club for years. I also took a sports science course for my IB diploma program. I was thinking of continuing to study to be a coach or a sports psychologist, but it was not until last year when I met with a person from the Indonesia Olympic Organization it became clear on what I want to do for my future. He taught me a new concept: urban sports, and the business industry related to it. It felt like a big light bulb suddenly came up and helped me to see the connection of experiences and thoughts that I had before, and the tremendous possibility of how I can play my role in the future in this industry. In Singapore, I've experienced how people have a very easy access to do sports. Even my mom could do her long run at night without any trouble. My brother and I had fun practicing our bikes and skateboards in the free extreme skate park. We watched many tournaments in the stadium complex right next to a sports mall and a library where we can hang out and even do some canoeing in the river before we went home. In Jakarta, I have experience volunteering in basketball events and running events such as the Jakarta Marathon and the basketball tournament. Involved with people who work behind the scenes to make an event successful is a mind opener for me. I also did my internship in a sports and wellness clinic where I learned that there are more regular sports enthusiasts compared to real athletes who came to require the service of training and physiotherapy. What connection can I draw from my experiences and the concept of urban sports? I learned a side of sports that caters to the common people, the sports enthusiasts from all ages, where doing sports is about having fun while inspiring each other to be more healthy and fit. If we talk about the business aspect, this can be translated to a big pool of people that can make a big spending, either as the sports enthusiasts or as the organizers and the sponsors. It got me really excited that I deepened my study about this by making a final essay in my business and management course about the product strategy of a sports club to improve the revenue and market share. I am now clear with what role I can play in the sports industry, not as a coach or as a sports psychologist like what I thought before, but as someone who invests my time and effort to enhance people's connections through sports. I can see myself exploring many change forces that are currently shaping the global sports industry: wearable technology, esports, sports entertainment, and sports education. I will study more on how to use data analytics to make informed decisions in translating the trends to financial aspects. I am also inspired by collaborative events between sports and the creative industry that Indonesia has. Events such as ultra cycling around Bali Island, triathlon events in Belitung Beach, marathon in the caldera of Danau Toba, or the current trends in Jakarta, where celebrities compete seriously in a fun way or reality show. These kinds of events draw attention from sports enthusiasts and give inspiration and motivation to sports beginners as well. In the next 5 years, I see myself having involvement in the organizations who made those kinds of events happen.
So, why do I study at the Hague University of Applied Sciences? The number of international students continues to grow every year in the Netherlands. It creates a unique environment where cultures are immersed together, where we can learn to form new perspectives and form new ideas. While in Singapore, I was living in a culturally diverse environment in Asia, whereas in Netherlands, I want to live in a culturally diverse environment in Europe. With many universities available in the Netherlands, I chose the Applied Sciences University because I feel that I work better with my hands on in the topic and I'm able to apply my research directly onto the field. Since I put my mind into sports studies through university fairs, research, and comparison studies, I find that The Hague is the best fit for me. With the program curriculum and the internship opportunities of The Hague, I feel that I am able to gather my resources to have more opportunities to collaborate with people with the same vision and with the same spirit. I would like to end my introduction with a quote from one of my favorite movies, Coach Carter. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. My goal is to meet with culturally diverse, like minded people to create a driving force in the urban sports industry where people's connections are flourished and for society to become more healthy and fit. Looking forward to making best of this opportunity with you, Kate.